Good evening. So I literally just finished my second book for the month. Um, if He Had Been With Me, which is this really adorably collector's edition. And yes, there will be spoilers. So the storyline is about these two kids that grow up next door neighbors. They're best friends. They're inseparable as kids. And then they get to high school or junior high, and they sort of drift apart, have their own friend groups, um, but they still, they're still obviously still cordial to each other. They still have mutual, family dinners together. And then the main character, she is like sort of, very artsy, nerdy, her own type of person when it comes to like dressing. So like one of the themes is she for some reason likes wearing tiaras. So her friends, have a thing where they'll like if it's like a gift, they'll get her a different tiara to wear to school and what have you. And the book deals with high school, so like high school friends and cliques and how that changes. And she has her first boyfriend who seems like, quote, the like, all American, high school heartthrob scenario, who seems a little too perfect, if you know what I mean. And like, of course, themes within, high school. So like the whole pressure of like, have you done it yet? And she never feels like it's time yet. And he's patient with her, doesn't force, doesn't like pressure her. But there's a point to where, of course, so it deals with like first love and that kind of, what happens with that type of relationship. And at the time she's dating her first boyfriend, the next door neighbor boy who she's, acquaintances with at this point, he has a girlfriend. And and of course the neighbor girl is thinking like, don't know what you see in this other chick, but whatever. And so talks about like her relationship with her boyfriend, through the years, through in high school. And then you get hints that like her boyfriend go to the movies with their mutual friend that's a girl. And I'm thinking like, okay, foreshadowing. So then of course, invariably he breaks up with her and it's like, sorry, so and so, our mutual friend, we didn't mean for it to happen, da 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 da. So pretty much he breaks up with her and she's relieved. I mean, she's sad, but she's also relieved because she's finally coming to terms that she really does like the neighbor boy. She's always liked the neighbor boy, she just doesn't want to admit it. And the book, okay, so obviously the whole, from the get-go of the book that obviously the neighbor boy dies. Like, that's just sort of implied at the beginning of the book. So the story is like everything that happens up into the point when he passes, which that whole scene, I'm just like, and I literally just finished this, I'm just like, really? I don't know if they're gonna ever make a movie of this. I don't know. It like, in one sense, I liked it because the main character, she loves to write and she loves to read, and I love to write and read, so, warm fuzzies there. Her home life though, like her parents, her dad's like always working, never home, and her mom struggles with depression and having bouts where she has to be hospitalized, so that was a little different. And then it also, like, I don't know, just there's like my thoughts are just a little jumbled right now because I just finished this book and it's like I don't know what to think of it. Like, I gave it 4 stars.